Yo, what's up everybody? Mood616 here, and I'm back with another DVD/Blu-ray update. Now, I got a shit ton of stuff here, and I'm going to try and rip through this, so keep it under 30 minutes. Sorry about the long-ass videos, but I really don't want to split it up. Cheers! Alright, so I'll start with the ones that I've either watched recently, since I bought them, or that I've picked up and I've already seen in the past or whatever. First up, Destined to be Ingested. Watched this one. Fucking horrible. I did a full review on the Fright Tube. Go check out the review. Next up is Trailer Park of Terror. Seen this one before. I haven't watched it since I got it, but I watched it when it first came out, and I enjoyed it. Low budget fucking trash. Very fun. Next up, I had like a multi-pack with all these movies in it, but I hate those packs. It was just, I just bought that just to, you know, until I got all these separate, but I picked up Critters 1, Critters 2, Critters 3, and of course, Critters 4. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these movies. I like the Critters movies, man. They're just fun, cheesy, fucking sci-fi horror kind of thing. Next up is Calabus. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. I showed this movie in my last update, but it was the Region 2 UK release. This is the Region 1 release of it. Yeah, I did a review for this on the Fright Tube also. Really enjoyed it. Really cool, kind of slasher-esque type of film. Check it out. I highly recommend that one. It was really awesome. Another movie I reviewed on the Fright Tube is Fiend. This was really cool. Don Dollar, the director of why am I totally blanking here? Night Beast. Holy shit, that was fucked up. Yeah, Fiend, very cool film. Very cool. Check out the review on the Fright Tube for that one. Imported this one from the UK. Finally got myself a copy of Fade to Black. I'm a really big fucking fan of this movie, man. It's just a very cool. I just really like how this guy's obsessed with, you know, Hollywood characters and stuff, and then he starts killing people dressed up in those, you know, as his heroes, I guess. But, yeah, fucking very cool film. Really enjoyed Fade to Black. Watching that again was awesome. Finally got my hands on this one, Canadian horror film called Pin. It's a really weird kind of psychological horror film about, like, an anatomically correct dummy that, you know, talks to people. Yeah, it's fucking cool, man. I really enjoyed it, man. Really cool film. Next up is Kronos. Never owned this movie for some fucked up reason. Seen this movie many times and love this. But yeah, finally got myself a copy of that one. Picked up another copy of The Howling, found it at the pawn shop. I didn't have this cover. So I picked up that, and it's kind of funny because you'll see later on why it's just stupid that I picked this up. But yeah, The Howling classic. Next up is the unrated version of The Ruins. Picked this one up because it was like, you know, $2 at the pawn shop. I've seen this one. I didn't really enjoy it that much when I first watched it, but I'm going to rewatch this one. Maybe my opinion will change on it, but I'll give this one another shot for a couple bucks. Why not? I watched this one a couple nights ago, Sharks in Venice. Now, this was a horrible film. Really bad CGI'd sharks, but, you know, at the same time, it was kind of entertaining, I gotta say. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just really enjoyed this one. I mean, I didn't fully enjoy this one, but it was entertaining. And it's starring Stephen Baldwin, so you know what you're getting yourself with that. And with that one, has like a bunch of stock footage of sharks, too. It's a silly film. Next up is Nightmare Beach. This is a bootleg. I picked this up because this movie is also known as Welcome to Spring Break. Yeah, this is the bootleg version. This is the original title, Nightmare Beach, directed by Umberto Lenzi, the Italian director. He uses a pseudonym, I believe, in the release of Welcome to Spring Break. It's a totally different name. But I always like this cover, and yeah, very, very cool fucking Japanese bootleg. But yeah, did a good job with that. Next up is IFC Midnight The Horde, French zombie film. I really did enjoy this movie until the end. The end was complete shit, predictable, and it just pissed me off. Yeah, I was not a big fan of the end of this movie. Yeah, it ruined it for me, but it was enjoyable until that point. This was probably the find of the last couple weeks. I actually found this in a pod shop for $2, $2.50 I think. And this is the limited edition lenticular cover of Bad Taste, the double disc digibook. In perfect shape. I think someone just dropped this off. But I've been after this edition for so long. I know it went for stupid prices, and yeah, Bad Taste. Fucking awesome find for, like, I think I paid $2.80 total for it. So that was a fucking score. I watched this one the other night. I got this movie from Absolute Sublime 1, also known as J. Bloody Christmas. Yes, I'm watching Christmas movies in the middle of this summer fucking heat. But I'm a really big fan, and I just can't put them off until that time, so I had to check this one out. I enjoyed it. It's low budget. It was fun. Yeah, it was good shit. Next up is another bootleg here of a film that I really wish would get an actual release. It's from the director of Killer Party, William Freud. He's a Canadian director, and this is a creature feature called Blue Monkey. Very, very cool setting. I love the hospital setting in this. You know, for such a minimal budget that he had for this movie, he did such a good job with the creature, and also filming it. The acting was good. You know, it's just really good 80s stuff. Really good fucking movie, man. I highly recommend this. This is a movie that Scream Factory needs to pick up, man. This would be fucking fantastic. Next up is The Convent. I really enjoyed this movie. It's kind of like a rip-off of, I guess kind of like Night of the Demons in a way. But, you know, it's still really fun. I really enjoyed this movie. It's got cool effects, kills. It's just fun. It's just fun. I enjoyed it. And, yeah, I finally got my hands on this movie. I've been after this one for so fucking long. And I could never find a decent price. I always found it for $20 to $30 to, you know, as high as $40. And I know it's been out of print for a long time, but I came across it for $9.80 and plus shipping. So I paid like $12 for this. And that's Neon Maniacs. I love this movie. It's such a cool movie. And I always wondered why. I was talking with the Tattoo Doorman the other night about this. Why they never made a sequel to this movie. Because they left it open for one. And they just never pursued it, which is kind of a shame because very cool movie. Very cool creatures. If you like 80s kind of creature slasher-esque, I don't know how you really classify this one, but very cool movie. Love it. And okay, on to the ones that, I guess I've watched a couple of these in here, but first up, I'll start up with a bunch of Lamberto Bava films that I picked up here. This is a bootleg read here. Again from Revoke.com. They do a great job with their bootlegs. I wish some of these movies could get fucking releases, but The Torture. This is a later Lamberto Bava movie from 2005. I've yet to watch this one, but just be on the lookout. Might be doing a Lamberto Bava review week on my channel, just mostly of his like very unknown films. Probably won't be doing Demons and Demons 2 and stuff like that, but yeah, The Torture. Slasher film by Lamberto Bava. Next up is another Lamberto Bava movie. This is, I believe, a TV movie that he did, one of 4 around this time period. And this one's called Graveyard Disturbance, released on Maya Communications. Love this label. They always do a really good job with the transfers. This is from 1987. Lamberto Bava, so I've been dying to check this out. Another TV movie that he did called Until Death, and this was from 1987. Yeah. Awesome. Another TV movie called Dinner with a Vampire. This one's from 1988. Looking forward to watching this one, man. A vampire movie by Lamberto Bava, so that should be fucking cool. Another bootleg by Lamberto Bava, co-directed, I think, by Sergio Martino. It says right on the front here. But Monster Shark. I've always wanted to fucking watch this movie. I love cheesy Italian shark films. And, yeah, just a really good job with these bootlegs, man. These are, like I said, go check out Revoke if you don't mind having a bootleg. But, honestly, on the shelf, it looks like it's, you know, store-bought. But these movies, they need releases. They need releases, so, yeah, Monster Shark. And last up is another slasher film called Midnight Killer by Lamberto Bava. This is from 1986. I've always wanted to check out this movie. Very stoked to check this out, so... another film I picked up from Jay, Snow Shark. Heard this movie's shitty, but I'm on this really fucking shark kick, I guess, right now. I've always liked shark horror films, but I don't know, I just... the worse they are, the more entertaining they are for me. I don't know what it is, but... Anyways, Snow Shark. Next up is The Right. I haven't yet to watch this one. I've heard mixed things about this one, so... Yeah, I don't know. Anthony Hopkins is inspired by true events, whatever the fuck. I always hate when movies are inspired by true events. It never really seems to... I don't know. Never really seems to work that well for me. Next up is another film that I showed an unboxing called The Bucks County Massacre. I picked this one up solely because it has massacre in the title. Just low-budget shit from Brain Damage Films. So if you're a fan of Brain Damage Films, you know, it might be up your alley. I'm hoping it's up mine. I haven't watched it yet, so... next up is After the Dawn. This is another movie from Midnight Releasings. Yeah, don't know anything about it, but yeah. After the Dawn. Not a horror film, more of a sci-fi kind of fucking futuristic film. Rollerball from the 70s, 1975, James Caan. I've watched it. I've seen this movie lots of times. I love this movie. I know this one kind of gets shit on a little bit by some people, but I'm a big fan of Rollerball. I think it's pretty cool. This was a pawn shop find that I had to pick up. It was dirt fucking cheap. Yeah, I don't know how I got these mixed up in here, but Ron Howard's Cocoon, you know, sci-fi kind of... yeah, this is a good movie, man. I haven't watched this in years. I guess that's why I kind of put it in here. I was going to revisit this one, but yeah, Cocoon. I think this is the third one out of all these movies. Sometimes they come back for more. I believe this is the third one, based on the Stephen King story. Yeah, I've never seen this one. I've seen the first two, and never seen this one, so... next up is Cannibal. She's Dying to Eat You. I don't know anything about this one. I've seen a few people show this one, but still I've never actually seen a review or anything on this one, so I don't know if this one's any good, but... Yeah, Cannibal. We got some nunsploitation here with The Nun. I'm a big fan of nunsploitation stuff to a point. I mean, the movies are very hit and miss sometimes, but you do come across some gems. I'm assuming this one's probably pretty bad. It's from 2005. Not all water is holy. Awesome tagline. Yeah, The Nun. Whatever. Next, I've seen lots of people talk about this one. I've seen Tattoo Doorman talk about this one and recommend it. So finally came across it, picked it up for dirt cheap, and that is Boo. So yeah, looking forward to watching this one. I like ghost stories, so yeah. Man, this pile is fucking huge. Next up is a movie called Night of the Blood Beast. This is some old, I think, yeah, 1958 this one came in. I've known about this film for years, I just never checked it out. Came across it for cheap, picked it up. Next up is, I believe it's a killer... I don't know, maybe this is an ant movie. Yeah, this is, yeah, it is. It's totally a killer ant film. Flesh-eating army ants. 2 million strong. So, The Hive, this one looks like it's probably pretty shitty. I've never seen this one on Netflix. Just never watched it though, but yeah, The Hive. Next up is... I don't know why in the fuck... Oh, yeah, anyways. I didn't have any of these movies, so I had to pick up all 4 of these. But I picked up Species 1, Species 2, Species 3, and of course Species 4, The Awakening. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't own any of these movies. I've actually never seen the 4th one before, so, you know, maybe I'll watch all these one day in a row. Fuck, I'm gonna lose this pile. Sorry, I'm just gonna put this down. Holy fucking beer break. I seen Bones, our film reviewer on the FrightTube, do a review of this one, and the title alone made me shit my pants laughing. Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bolorama. And I came across it right after he did a review of this for fucking major cheap. It was like $2 or $3, so I was like, fuck, I gotta pick this shit up, man. It sounded interesting and fun, so yeah, picked that little motherfucker up. I seen Willie Mark 1, Scotty talking about this one. Eden Log, and I think he said it was good. I can't remember. I watch a lot of fucking videos. I can't remember what everyone says about everything, but yeah, this one sounded interesting to me. I don't know. It just looked cool, man. And we got some Asian fucking, I don't know if this is extreme or what. I've seen lots of people talk about this one, but still yet to watch it. I don't think it's like over the like crazy extreme, but Meatball Machine, I've heard good things about this, so it does look really fucking gory, and I'm stoked to check this out. I like my Asian crazy fest. And I got another stack here of DVDs. Fuck, man, there's like 80 DVDs in this. Sorry about it. Drive-In Horror Show. Picked this up from Jay. It's like a new age kind of anthology film, which is very cool. Always looking forward to like new anthology films. Devil Seed. This one looked intriguing. I like these these possession films. Yeah. Knock Knock 2. Just showed this in unboxing too. Yeah, I still have yet to watch the first one. I heard this one's shitty though. So that's... it is what it is, I guess. Exit 101 Halloween Party Massacre. Once again, picked this one up because I saw Massacre in the title. And Halloween, so that was like a double whammy. Found a brand new copy. My buddy Larry picked this up for me. He owns a store here in town, and he imported this for me. He wouldn't tell me where he got it, but he sold it to me for $10, and that is The Elephant Man. The only David Lynch movie I did not actually own a copy of. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this movie. Anthony Hopkins, a young Anthony Hopkins in this film. John Hurt. Great movie. Still sealed. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's up with it. Anyway, Midnight Movies released double feature of Morons from Outer Space and Alien from LA. Fuck, there's a lot of these Midnight movie releases. But yeah, I remember watching Alien from LA back in the day with, what the fuck's her name? Kathy Ireland. Fuck, she was gorgeous, man. Whew. And Morons from Outer Space. How could you not want to watch a movie with Moron in the title? That's just absolutely hilarious. Vincent Price film I did not own, which I am embarrassed to say, but The Last Man on Earth. I'm a big fan of this movie. It's great. Yeah, Vincent Price, my favorite horror actor of all time. I love him. The Cavern. I believe this is something to do with, like... yeah, this is one of these cave horror movies, so... yeah, I mean, this could be good. I think I've heard this is pretty shitty, though, so I don't know. Now, I've always wanted to check this movie out. This is the movie that Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden wrote, and it's called Crowley. Yeah, released by Anchor Bay. This movie came out in... I don't know, man. 2000. It says 2009. I don't remember it being that new. But anyways, yeah, I've always wanted to check this out. Bruce Dickinson, legendary Iron Maiden, of course. Awesome. So, yeah, Crowley. Always intrigued me. Picked this one up because I have the original one, Lawnmower Man 2. Never seen this one. Don't know anything about it. Demi Moore's The Seventh Sign. I've seen this movie years and years ago, and I don't remember it at all. I might be getting it fucked up with something else. But, yeah, it's a Demi Moore movie from 1988. And, yeah, I know I've seen it, I just don't remember it. Primal. This is, I believe, a... kind of like a Bigfoot movie or something like that. Some kind of creature deal. But yeah, this one sounded cool. Devour. Yeah, don't really know. I've never seen this one on Netflix a bunch of times. Always pass by. Don't really know too much about it, so. Devour. Now, this was a cool score. I found this one at the pawn shop too. And this one fucking... I have been after this movie for a long time, and that's Roman Polanski's The Tenant. This is an awesome fucking movie. Seen this one years ago, and it, you know, fuck, this movie's long. 125 minutes, crazy. But really, really fucking cool movie, man. Polanski, very underrated director. You know, he's got lots of good work. He's just kind of a fucking head case, that guy, a little bit. Don't know anything about this one, but it's from the director of Here and Pulse. That is the Asian Pulse, and that is Retribution. So, yeah, you know, whatever, Asian cinema. Check it out. Next up is fucking Flu-Birds. I've seen lots of people show this one. I'm assuming it's shitty. I think I've heard people say this one sucked, but I don't know. Bird horror movie, whatever. Dr. Corn presents Dino Shark. Like I said, I've been on a shark kick lately, and anything with shark in the title has been intriguing me. This one looks terrible, so it's probably fucking awesome. Yeah. Now, I own the first one of the remake of this series, so I found these at the pawn shop, so I picked them up. Just because I'm a completist, even if I've never seen them, but that's Pulse 2 and Pulse 3. So I've got the, the whole remake series, whatever. And One Missed Call, the remake, I really need to get the original trilogy, man. Fuck. I watched this when it came out, and I don't remember it at all. I think this remake's really terrible, though. And now this is one of the weirdest fucking finds. Now, I ordered this movie not knowing, and I opened up my box, and I'm like, I didn't order a CD. But this is fucking the very first Witchcraft movie. This is not a bootleg. This is actually how it came. It even says DVD on the top there. Yeah, it comes in a jewel case. Totally not a bootleg. It's factory, just the way it is. People walking by my window here. Delivery by path, so my window, people are looking at me like, why are you talking to yourself? It's so awesome. But yeah, Witchcraft. Love that shit right there. Okay, on to the fucking Blu-rays. I got about 8 minutes left. I gotta rip through this, so I'll start with the Scream Factories, of course. My favorite label out, and picked up The Howling. I have yet to actually watch this Blu-ray. I've been trying to watch so much other stuff, but this is just amazing. Of course, I had to, like I always do, flip the cover art to the original. But yeah, The Howling on Scream Factory, awesome. Next up is Life Force. Yet to actually check this out on Blu-ray. Of course, I've seen this movie, Life Force. It's not a perfect movie, but it is a pretty good Tobe Hooper film. Did watch this one, and I remembered I used to watch like Enter the Ninja and Revenge of the Ninja, and this movie back in the 80s, because I loved ninja movies, and I still remembered like complete scenes from this movie, and I hadn't seen it in years, and that's Ninja 3, The Domination. This is a great movie. It's just fucking fun, man. Good, awesome 80s action scenes mixed with like horror possession in there and stuff. It's just a really weird fucking ninja movie, but very enjoyable. Loved it. Loved it. Great 80s vibe. Awesome fucking movie. Picked this one up from my buddy at the pawn shop. He sold it to me for $4, and that's a Texas Chainsaw. Yet to watch it. I just can't bring myself to check it out. I've just heard so many bad things, but I am gonna go in with an open mind and probably hate it. So, but yeah, Texas Chainsaw. Picked this one up from Jay also. Sushi Girl. I heard this one is kind of a cool film. I actually have heard mixed reviews on this one, but yeah, I don't know. It sounded interesting. Sushi Girl. Next up is John Dies at the End. I've been fucking dying to watch this. Just haven't gotten around. I've been watching a lot of other movies for projects I've been working on and stuff. So, but this one is definitely next up. I'm going to be watching this one probably on Monday. So, yeah. Picked up these from my buddy for cheap. Hills Have Eyes remake on Blu-ray. Just an upgrade. Yeah, it looks good. This movie's it's pretty good, man, for remake. I really do enjoy this. I watched this since I picked it up. And, of course, I had to grab the sequel, too. Not a great movie by any means, but still, I actually enjoy this. Can you believe that or not? I don't know. I just enjoy it for some reason. It's fucked up. And last up for the horror Blu-rays here, the Prophecy Collection. Jay threw this in as a bonus from the films I picked up from him. And it's got the first 4 on 1 Blu-ray disc, which is so weird. Classic Echo Bridge, I guess. But yeah, the Prophecy. And I got a couple non-horror films here I just actually picked up today. Found this one brand new for $14 with the slip, of course. And that is Dread. Still yet to watch this. I don't watch a lot of mainstream movies, to be honest. But I've heard really good things about this from... I mean, mostly good things. I've heard 1 or 2 people say they didn't enjoy it, but... Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I was not a fan of Stallone's Judge Dredd film. I thought it was shit. Like, honestly, just shitty, but... Dread. And I had to go with some classic 80s fucking action cheese. Every time I come across these for dirt cheap, I pick them up. And that's a Chuck Norris film called Code of Silence. Had to pick it up because it was 2 for $15. Code of Silence. And I also picked up The Delta Force. Now, I remember watching these movies as a kid. I loved action films in the 80s. And these are just cheesy fucking fun. Chuck Norris is a terrible actor, but I don't know, man. I just keep finding these things for dirt cheap. Transfers are probably shitty. But yeah, I have a couple other ones on Blu-ray that transfers are pretty bad. But you know what? For 15 bucks for 2 of them, no, brand new, whatever. Okay, so that's the entire update. Sorry, I think I'm about 26 minutes deep right now. But yeah, I just wanted to do this all in one video. I didn't want to break it up and fucking do Blu-rays, DVDs like I've been doing. But yeah, this is everything I picked up in the last 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since my last update, which is fucking insane. I got lots of pretty cool stuff in here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the update. I'll be back probably not too soon. I'll be back later than sooner. I am going to New York in a couple months, so I probably should hold off on buying a lot of shit. I'm going to keep up with the Redemption films, Blu-rays, which they have 3 more coming out in fucking August, and of course Scream Factory. Just the ones and essentials are just, you know, the essential ones that I've been buying, and same with some Synapse Blu-ray releases too and stuff. So, and that's really about it. So, might not see me back with a huge ass update for a while. Maybe I'll pick up a bunch of stuff in New York. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here because I'm pretty fucking sure no one's watching the video right now. Anyways, I'm out, you guys. Peace.